Alright, I am going to draft another warrior. We had a 10-win warrior and it was fun. So I'm going to try to find a fun warrior. I think if you're trying to consistently win, just take Druid and you'll get a better deck more often, right? That deck looked like poo, come on. Deal damage, broken leg. It's at a 90-degree angle, but hey, he looks good. Oh my god, I want to barf looking at this. Why? Why? I guess I'm taking this. Another turd deck? I only have one pick so far. But you know there are kids dying in the world? Yeah, it's one of my least favorite things. I saw an Instagram reel of a sick little girl and I almost started weeping. I was so pissed off. It's one of the things I really don't like. Stranger? Stranger's a fine card. Volpira means Fires of Zinashari Campy. Also Campy, I built... You stopped playing Snap or no? I built the Mega Mac Daddy Dr. Octopus deck. It's terrible, but I love it. I'm gonna take the Pirate card and draw. I like that card. Took a break from Snap. Fires will be pick 19. You said 16 last time and you were wrong then. And you're gonna be right this time. Hawkstrider's so strong. Reefwalker's good too, but Red loves dying kids, so he doesn't have to share his Pokemon cards. I would give them my Pokemon cards if only it would give them life or better health. And then I would buy more. I would make Twitch chat buy me more. We'll make Poet pay for it. Smithing is great. I've got some good cards all of a sudden. Deck already looks more interesting than the Warlock though. I think I'll take a general. I don't like creepy painting. I think creepy painting is kind of dookie. Run an Accuser. Remember we had a Face Warrior? Oh wow, I love Famished Fool in a class that can't really draw cards very well sometimes. But I also love Igneous Lava Gorger. And then I get Phelan and it's awesome, right? Hey ASU. I don't actually like Man the Cannons much. I like this Rush guy. This is actually quite strong for holding the buff. But I'm gonna get a weapon. I'm feeling pretty confident in that. I think the 4 is better, but I think I want to just take a 2 here. I'm a warrior. I have to play something on 2. Oh, that doesn't count as a weapon. This card's insane though. I think it's better than both of these. Remornia with a buff. I have 2 weapons, I just can't pull them. I really wish you could pull Remornia. There's our axe, although an Obsidian Smith would be great, but first axe is a big deal. And now we can pull one maybe. Take an Armorer. We'll take our first Pirate, right? Want to make sure we can draw a Pirate. Take another one. These are better cards, but we need to fix our curve still. I'm gonna take the 2. And a second Imbued Axe. Okay, 2 Animas, 1 Fires of Zinashari, and a Phelan. That's all we need. I'll take the Taskmaster here. Hate the other 2, and I love Taskmaster, so it's good. I absolutely love Smithing Hammer, and I'm so upset that I have to pass one of these 2 cards. I think Hammer's better than Importer, but Importer can find Fires, and that's really like the only consideration. Being guaranteed to find an insane weapon from Axe, I think is it's just the bee's knees. But I do have 4 weapons in the deck, and chat said that I'm guaranteed to get Fires, so I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 already, so it's a little less valuable, but still valuable. Oh, we need Tidal Revenant or Tide Revenant or whatever. I actually like this too as well. We have a 1, we've got a fair amount of 2s. Should be able to get it out pretty cheap here. 1 spell. Constrictor. I don't hate Cargo Guard either. If it was, you know, a 1 mana 2/1 rush here, I'd be happy to take a Cargo Guard and kind of contest some of the burn mages and some of the hunter decks, but Stalwart's just better, right? I like this card a lot. Don't have a lot of the incremental armor gain, but yeah, sometimes in a pinch you just have armor, you deal 2 to something, right? Really like Weapons Expert, the concept of it seems good. The other cards seem kind of irrelevant. Spammy. I like Plated Beetle, I think that'd be a strong 2, but let's take some removal. Our second Accuser and Fires of Zinashari or Tidal Revenant or Anima or Phelan, that's all that I'll accept. Need more spells to increase the odds that you will get fires from Pandaren. Okay. Let's take a spell then. Let's see. We got a bet going. Sakurak Serhat, thank you guys for the follows. If anybody wants to follow, now would be a good time to do so. Helps me out, etc., etc. I'm going to YouTube real quick to see how our latest video is doing. Oh, pretty well. I'm the Priest Master. I remember that run. That was awesome. Here's a link to the latest YouTube video. Everyone, do me a big favor and check it out. Leave a like, leave a comment. I'm gonna go to yesterday's video and comment on any comments that I see. Hearing every mage deck is the same is true. I've been making alts because the decks I see versus the decks I get, I'm not spending gold. I don't know what that means. Okay, let's see if anybody left any comments on today's video, but I'm gonna hit the thumbs up because I think that helps and I'm not entirely sure, but I can't imagine that it hurts, so.
2 for 1 special.
Duel equals 3 legendary. Noted. Spoilers. Okay, nobody's leaving comments, so I don't have anything funny to write, but maybe tomorrow. This is chill for the UK mornings. It's great to, it's great to have the UK folks here. Weekly reminder that Red has abandoned the Snap YouTube and I'm sad about it. Oh no, I've been working on the next Snap video. Not in a tangible sense, but in the sense that I'm developing a new deck. A new meta-breaking deck. I don't know if Campy's here still or anybody that plays Snap, but my Dr. Octopus deck kind of stinks, but I feel like it's great against Galactus, and it's great against Shuri. And frankly, I'm having a lot of fun not losing to those decks. I just beat them all the time and I lose to everything else. Needless to say, it's been quite exhilarating. It runs Doc Ock, so I can mess up their combos. And it runs Shuri, no, not Shuri, sorry. It runs Shang-Chi, so I can destroy their Shuri cards. And it runs Arrow, so I can pull all their Shuri cards to one location, even if I don't have Shang-Chi. So that I just win the other two, and they have one location with like 60 power. Idiots! You should add Galactus to your Doc Ock deck. I don't have Galactus, you know that probably. Everyone follow for the new video.
Tracking their movements.
Back on Shuri with a Nimrod. Shuri deck. F your Dr. Octopus deck. Yeah, I'll smoke that deck. Let's battle, actually. You don't really necessarily know exactly what I'm playing anyway. You know, don't worry about it. But yeah, it beats just those decks. It beats other decks too sometimes. But sometimes I'll pull, you know, stuff and then I lose because Doc Ock just pulls like, yeah, it was like a Jubilee deck and I just pulled like 40 power into someone's lane that I'm sure they couldn't cast any of it. So I guess there's a reason to never retreat. Because your opponent might be an idiot playing Doc Ock. I'm doing the wrong gambling shenanigans because Gambit, I've been doing Wong Gambit shenanigans. Because Gambit is my favorite Marvel character, I like that. I think that's fun to use the cards and the characters you like more than like the meta decks necessarily.
Back to work.
Maybe I just play this. Yeah, you know, I don't know. Was he gonna do hero power? Maybe I swing next turn and actually get a buff. But I was playing Gambit in my MODOK deck, mostly just because I had a slot where I had to run something horrible. So I was running Gambit, and I swear it had a homing missile for any card that was in a location with armor. It would be like armor plus a 1-drop, and then 9 other minions that would just hit a sunspot, a 1/1 sunspot in the armor slot, and not even kill anything. And discard my my MODOK or something. Gambit loves to shoot squirrels. It's probably because you haven't spent enough money. You need to spend more money to get Snap RNG. I'm fairly convinced that's a thing. What's the location? So in Snap, you You basically win by having the highest total number or power in 2 out of 3 locations. So you get to pick where to play them. And then whoever wins 2 out of the 3 highest number wins the game. And the locations have different rules. So like one will be like, you know, cards have extra power here or cards have less power here. So some of your cards may be more advantageous or less advantageous depending. It's really not all that complicated. The games are super fast. They're like 2 minutes or less probably. It's a good game, but I don't think it's a great game. But hey, you know, good is better than bad, right? That's my old saying.
Were you followed?
I'm gonna play this, but I'm not gonna play it this turn.
It's a riot. No problem.
So I can just tempo it out next turn, probably. Would not have stuck around with Snap if not for the Marvel IP. Yeah, for sure. The game looks great. Like, the cards look great, and unlocking cards is fun. But the game itself feels very shallow and very paid to win. So I think it's more fun to play for 10 minutes a day, which could be, you know, 3 or 4 games, than it is to play for, you know, 8 hours a day. But I agree entirely. If it was, you know, Squishmallows Snap, I probably wouldn't have any interest at all. I appreciate that the games are fast. Yeah, it's cool. I think it feels much more like a modern card game. And Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering feel like, you know, older card games for an older generation, right? Some of us who like want to sit down and play a million years.
Not for my fault. Back to yourself.
Second hit here.
No.
As long as you play every day 10 minutes, all they want. Magic and Magic Light. I have a Squishmallow and I had to cover its ears. I'm not really sure what a Squishmallow is. I think it's like it's just a stuffed animal, right? Why don't they just call it a... Good lord! Why don't they just call it a stuffed animal? So close, but I don't think I'm gonna get there this game. That could be good. 4, 7. What if I play this? 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, huh? And we know he has what in there? Wait, what did he have?
I wonder.
What was his third card? How did I forget that already? Oh, he has a duplicate. Oh, okay. Yeah, so he has 2 copies of one of those cards.
I must choose.
That's actually good to know. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think we have a better chance to win if we play this. Maybe not, because
Back to yourself.
you can just trade it anyway. Yeah, we'll see. First time I see that, yeah, I didn't put that together myself. Hopefully it just goes all face. That would be a big mistake. Let's pretend like we're trading. We trade, we trade, we trade. Darn it, we're trading. You might as well go face. 5, 4, 2 here. He pushes. Oh no, don't do it. Maybe he saw the general already though. You might have seen the general already. He didn't see the general, I guess.
Stone Legion, to their call. I concede.
I played against a shaman with 2 drafted shaman legendaries that summon whatever it kills, and it felt so good. What felt good? He fell for it. Do you think our play contributed to that? Exciting game. I think we got there. I think so.
Garrosh versus Garrosh. I will show no mercy. Victory or death.
Redbeard, I lost my cap. Where could it be? Maybe you left it in the car. I want to discover Fires of Zinashari, which I have not yet got to cast this whole flippin' meta. Turn 7 climax. It's an early climax. You know, it's just the story of my life. Ishmael? What's up, dude?
Fight on, friend.
Did I greet him already?
One orc scrap is another orc's armor.
Scrap is another orc's armor.
I'm gonna win big.
Such a good card. It's not Fires of Zinashari. Okay, Redbeard's muting because Dealy got mad at me last time. I'm gonna turn the music up a little, okay?
You got the wrong guy, pal.
In a box? Pirate stuff. I have things you never knew you wanted.
Hands off my dice.
Those were priceless. What do you want me killed? The horse. I got soul shards to fear. Armor made to fit.
Okay. Not a bad song request. If I do say so myself. One of the best ones I've ever requested on my own.
Hope prevails.
Should I fully clear this dingus? No, I don't. I should let the fish live. Kill the ugly troll, let the fish live. Good recommendation. Yeah, that was a cool song. I like that one. We can give him his points back if you guys think. Maybe after the stream. It's a banger. It's a nice little ditty. Glad you liked it. Yeah. Twitch chat usually misses big time. That was a nice one. I'll give you that. I think you did good out there. And hit it very hard. Might just do that just to push a trillion. I think it's certainly... okay, new plan. Let's use this to do it. To push a trillion. Did I make a mistake? And then this way we can kill, you know, any taunt, any singular taunt. If you really like the song, it's a refund? Yeah, that seems fair. The problem is if I refund the points now, then the sound effects break until I close it down and reopen it, so I don't like doing that, but I'll try to remember. I never pay out the channel points. I paid them all back. I declined all of the sound effects the other day, so everyone can have their points back, and then I can like pay out the song requests. I can do those manually, maybe. Should find it interesting how Hearthstone does matchmaking depending on what class you play. I would like to know all the factors that determine your matchup. Wait, it doesn't affect the class. Your class doesn't affect the matchmaking. All that matters is your win rate, your win-loss record in an individual arena run. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Make this look easy.
Hope prevails.
I'm just sitting here trying to honor kill him. I feel like it does. I don't think so. I think that a couple of things. One, I think there's way more players than people estimate or people give credit for. So I've been this notion that Arena's been like this dead game mode. I mean, some of it's a meme, but there were, I don't know how many thousands of people are on the leaderboard already. Like within 2 weeks or less, you have 5 to 10,000 people on each server that have already done 30 runs. Hearthstone, I think, is just such a... It was such a popular game. There's just so many players. And then most of the players... I guess there's only 5,500 on NA, 6,500 on Asia, 5,800 on EU. I mean, that's kind of a fair amount, though. To do 30 runs. Not just, like, play, but to do 30. So anyway, point is I think that one, that like a lot of people that play know what the best classes are, so you don't see Demon Hunter much, you don't see Death Knight or, you know, Shaman much. And then now, like, because there's so many classes, and because people kind of know, like, people are going to take the top 3 or 4 classes every time. So you're just going to see Paladin and whatnot. But then you play a warrior deck and you play 2 games and you're like, oh, I'm a warrior, so I matched up against a warrior. I have a worse class, so maybe I'm getting a worse class. But then you do 5 more warriors and you're like, oh, it's all mages and paladins. That's how it feels to me, at least. Whenever I play a class, I find I play against the best classes. Mage, Pally, Hunter, Druids. Sometimes I verse a warrior and they have good shit. Yeah, it just feels like no matter what you play, you're always playing against the best classes and the best decks. That's because the average deck is so powerful. It just dies for free.
Where you followed?
I mean, I don't have to play that now, but the card's so cheap. Ice Barrier is a consideration just because I'm going to be taking like a big one. What if Hearthstone did a version of a 10 mana to start till 20 mana, 3 cards every turn? They could probably do something like that for a Tavern Brawl where they kind of break the rules and do like wacky stuff. Let's see. I have no armor, but I could get some armor. Get a... It's not bad, but let's just take 10 armor. And I'll probably, even if he kills it and hits me in the face, the Drake will still probably kill something. Can you search the leaderboards? No, unfortunately not. Very annoying, but you can't. Should add armor to weak heroes, like in Battlegrounds. Yeah, you know,
In life,
that would be a simplistic and somewhat interesting way to balance some of the issues in the game mode at times. If I play this and swing, it might make him, you know, like, why would I need to buff it, trying to get it out of range, and maybe it incentivizes him to attack because he knows he's going to lose it anyway. But also, why would I buff it if it was just going to die for 1 mana, right? Maybe. I played a Warlock at 9-2 yesterday, and I got destroyed. Yet Warlock is supposed to be a terrible class. Yeah, but they're not terrible classes because you can't get a good deck. They're terrible classes because you're not likely to consistently roll a good deck, basically.
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all. Do your worst.
Mage is good, not because every mage is good, but because the average mage is going to be stronger than the average warlock. And the high roll mage is better than the high roll warlock or whatever. I wish we had dual class right now with this setup of standard sets. I agree. I think that'd be awesome. This meta at 9-2, every deck is nuts? Exactly, because you don't get to 9-2 unless your deck is nuts, regardless of class. Like, you're not gonna play a 9-win warlock that's not the nuts it's not the nuts warlock deck. Because if it wasn't the nuts, it wouldn't be at 9, you know what I mean? That could happen. Well, hopefully you're learning some stuff, if you have any interest in that, during the stream. You know, some cards that are good, some cards that are stink, what not to do, like, don't do what I do sometimes. Don't read chat all night.
Victory or death!
It'll give you a headache. Dual class would be awesome. It would not be dual neutral. Yeah, it's hard to say what it would actually play out to be, because every dual class is just chock full of neutrals and leaves everybody sour and miserable, including Redbeard, not just Redbeard. I'm gonna get this going, so I want to get it down before the coin. It's kind of tough though. We're gonna take, I mean, it's only 1 damage. I was gonna say if we hit it 2, we can get it out.
I got him. I can get him.
Maybe I just axe? We'll see. I love how you explain the picks and the strategy. Yeah, I try to keep it going with like the flow of the stream. It's hard sometimes.
Where you followed.
I could ping, I could imbued axe. Venge? I guess I'll take an objection, but it's far away.
In a box?
I'm kind of hoping for like, I don't know, maybe even something like an explosive would have been okay here. Zombies maybe, better than just playing a 2/2.
Where you followed.
But I try to weave in some thoughts about the game, and sometimes you go through periods. We were talking about movies for a while. Sometimes you just like do a little more movies and a little less Earth. It depends how you know difficult it is to play the deck and how fun. Difficult some individual turns are. Really, you're just trying to remove the board every turn, and if you can do that while presenting a card that maybe can't get removed at the same time, that's really how you win a lot of the games.
Fellow man. No, that's not right.
Chop there. I can ping there. And then I can trade. Chop there. And then I can ping there. I'm just gonna play this because I might try to drop a 6-drop this turn. That'd be really nifty. I need to get a weapon. I need to find Fires of Sinishari. My 92 warrior deck was insane. Had 3 of the 8 drops to deal 5. Should have done better, but I lost a couple of games to misplays. Well, no shame in going 9.
Where's your alliance pride now?
Really wish it made a poof sound. Just pick up a pirate.
No problem.
And then I think I'm gonna play this. Not that drawing another weapon is finally. Not that drawing another weapon is the biggest deal. Why'd you give up at 9 and 2? What's up, A-bombs?
I have
You know
things
what he
you
meant,
Never
don't you?
knew you want.
Can whack it for 4. Where's your giant squid card? It's coming. Replace your
Ready to
deck
fight for a better
with minions that cost 5 or more, and they cost 5. The card doesn't make any sense. I want to play it. Maybe I should have drawn a card first. Trade, 3 and 2. What about trade, buff this? Not very good. Let's just do this. And this. And hope we start drawing colossals. Now, we might lose. I don't really care. I'd prefer to win. But I want to see what we got in here. Order? Yeah, our opponent messed up big time. And we didn't have an honor kill that turn, so I don't really care about that. We're not getting the draw unless we want to not play fires. But I'm just gonna trade the prospect of a weapon for a 5-mana Marrowgar myself.
What you want me kill?
Get ahead! Faster, you keelhaul tanker!
Azumat first draw? You would have thought so, with Twitch chat asking for my giant squid, but Marrowgar's not bad. Funny enough, I've only had 6 minions die, which is good, and also kind of bad, depending on exactly what happens in the next few turns, but I'm not complaining about a 5-mana Marrowgar. I see a lot of peeps complaining about being a pain in the ass to search for their name. You guys want to search for an earlier? I was just trying this. Your username? That you type? Interesting. When the minion hit our face, why did it die? Because we had a weapon equipped. So what happens is it attacks and our weapon kills it, which can be good, but it can also be bad. It's only because we had a weapon equipped. So right now our hero has 4 attack. This is not good. I'm always hero powering. Remember, we have no spells left in our deck. But I'll play a 5-mana 5/5 that does nothing. Oh, that's a 9/7. Okay, maybe I should have played that. I kind of forgot that got blocked. But that's fine. I don't really want to play this and then just get hit by a... God damn it. Oh my god, and he's giving it Wind Fury. How much attack? 8? Or how much health? 8? Oh, and he heals it. Yuck. This is a cool card in this class. If he deliverances this, then I'll probably have to Marigar. I guess I don't, there's really no point in swinging, right? Juicing the Marigar? Yeah, I mean, everything's gonna juice the Marigar. We have 14 minions in the deck. You can make a query with Google and add a bunch of logic. The site searches on that site. You can use @ to search social media, and you can exclude words. Sounds like a lot of work to,
You get the goods. I'll stand watch.
We need more minions, actually. Don't we? It's really not that many. 8, 12, 17, plus this just kills them. Like, okay, those are pretty big, but like that's not even enough to clear here. You'd have to use the 8 here. Exact lethal. Yeah, Fires is a strong card. I'm trying to draft that card when I'm drafting all these warriors. I think this is our 12th or 13th warrior, and we have not drafted one. And that is the first one we've discovered, which is kind of crazy. I have to imagine that is statistically unlikely. Fires did nothing. It gave you a 5-mana 5/5. It gave me a 5-mana 9/7 that summoned a 7/7 rush and a 5/5 rush and a 3/3 rush and a bunch of other 1/1s. That's a joke. Oh, okay.
You asked for it.
Victory or death!
I really like The Simpsons. It's funny to me. I have work tomorrow morning. I say quit. I need to fall asleep. Fall asleep to the stream right now. Good night. Okay, good night. Be responsible. Work your human job. Visage, double cross. I guess I'll take a double cross. At some point he has to spend all of his mana, right? Hello?
Let's give him a wolf's welcome.
Foxy69. Hey Foxy, how are you? What's up, Foxmeister?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Don't love Brawl. Destroy a weapon and draw a billion cards. I think I'm actually just gonna take this.
Come to us.
I might play it. Maybe I should have traded it actually. Can hit there and then I can chop there. The problem is I think I'm gonna win by just trading things, like, or just pushing base damage. I don't think we're gonna win. It's a mage and we're already kind of in deep shit here. Mage with a cheap curve. No fires. Yeah, we needed fires there. Bunch of 1/3s. Just gives him another 2/2. I guess I'll do this and hope to hit the buff here, maybe. Is this me? Is this because we're on Asia? I don't enjoy that. Asia servers poop. Why is this happening to me?
Me not shady. Me not shady.
I have Spammy in the deck. I guess actually matches up pretty well. Zerker doesn't do a ton. These just die. Alright, well. Those match up well with our board. Opponent switched on the lag, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I kinda thought they were 1/4s. How big do they get? They get to become 2/4s? Unfortunately, neither swing activated them, but
on the loose.
I mean, not as far behind as we were before I did. guess I can do that.
What you want me kill?
Do that.
You the boss.
I'm getting so many cards. Just subscribe and you won't get any ads. Yeah, they play them in big blocks, so we don't have to play them as often. Either play like non-stop 30-second ads, like every 8 minutes, or we can just jam them all into one like 3-minute block.
Looking for a candle?
I try to run them manually so that we don't get them during games, but I can't always do them. Not sure if that's that good, but it's a 5/5 that kills this guy and deals 5. That can deal more. That card's insane. What does this card do? After it attacks, equip it. This card's crazy. Same with the better deck? I think the other warrior deck was better overall. We had an anima and 2 title revs, and what else did we have? Similar though. I watched Dreads and I got a block of 7 ads. Yeah, we do probably something similar. Play whatever gets the buff, I guess, if I can, as long as it's not specifically the 5-drop.
In a box? Pirate
I draw
stuff.
anything? I get another harbor scamp. Okay, I'm down. Tempo or taunt control pirates. It's up at 30 seconds. Yeah, like however many ads it is actually kind of irrelevant. It's just a set amount of time. So if it's like 10 ads, then they might be whatever, 15 seconds. If it's 5 ads, they might be 5 ads of 30 seconds. But you don't set how many ads play. You have to just play X amount of ads in X amount of time, and you can kind of choose how you play them. I think I found a sound clip for points redeem. It's funny. I can barely hear him though. Thank you, dumbasses. I'm gonna go face. Is that dumb?
Ready to fight for a better future prevails.
The max block of ads that you can play is 3 minutes. So like, I don't know what 8 times 40 seconds is. That sounds like a lot more than 3 minutes. It won't let you. Wow, that might be, I honestly now, it's gonna sound a little like copium and whatnot, or like whining. I think that's easily the best Scourge that I've seen played in the entirety of, I've oftentimes rolled no rush, no lifesteal, no taunts. Alright, well played. Okay. I guess we queue up another one. That's a really good Scourge. Yeah, without exaggerating, I sincerely feel that is the best Scourge that we have faced. Last meta or this meta. The cards overall are better quality now, so you're gonna get better Scourges, and you see less of them because DK is less good, but that is easily the best I've ever seen. What was that card? The Scourge. He got delightfully from his 2-mana 3/1, but he could have cast it and rolled more taunts and died that turn, but he chose otherwise. I missed the Redbeard Scourge, a bunch of 2/2s that do nothing. Those felt fair, right? 7 or 9 mana for 7 2/2s with no effects. Sometimes a 1/1 mixed in there, you know, just to keep things interesting. Not like that, guys. I usually get 1/3s or whatever, and a ticking A-bomb. Well, you can't get ticking A-bomb anymore. So, you know, you can't get ticking A-bomb. This meta. So again, it makes more sense that he would high roll in this meta where there's all standard cards. There's no ticking A-bombs and there's no, you know, mad scientists for Death Knight and whatnot. But the thing that doesn't make sense is the part where Redbeard. It always happens to Redbeard. The bad stuff. Maybe it does make sense. At least no 7 Darkhan Drathirs. Is that the one that deals 6? I would have rather he got that card than the one with Taunt and Lifesteal. I do not have a way to ping this board. That dies. I'm gonna die because I'm going second, I think, here. Cast it last meta 2 or 3 times. I got the A-bomb twice. My whole board died to the A-bomb. Yeah, it was as crazy as the card was. It was a lot less good. It was unbeatable, but it was a lot worse. Now it's honestly a much stronger card, but I would argue that it's probably more beatable now. Maybe I can find an explosive.
If I got
If I
it,
played that first, I could have had this out. But I guess if it was out, then I'd have it. I would be losing it here. That's probably worse, huh? I can roll Marogar. Yeah, but Marogar without the battle cry isn't as good. I mean, it's huge. It's a huge minion. They nerfed the card? I thought it was 3 damage. Which card? This one? This one's always been 2. What died? A 5/5. Okay, I'll take that. I might still be dead, but it's pretty good for me. Maybe I can find a... I think I have to take the brawl. OP trades if he doesn't hope to win the brawl. I can roll Rattlegore? No, Rattlegore's not in standard. Is that an undead? I haven't seen that guy in a long time. Rattlegore was such a colossal flavor fail because he didn't It's 50-50 here for him. And if he wins it, well, 1, fuck him. Oh wait, it's not 50-50, it's guaranteed. It's fine though. I don't have to brawl. Maybe he hero powers and goes wide here. The more time we can have and the more mana, the easier it will be to potentially come back. Again, we're going second, so we start at 15 or, you know, anywhere between 10 and 20. 20 if we're lucky. 15 on average, and 10 if they curve out perfectly. But I have to gain that. This is a good card. This is more armor. I could brawl and then Silver Moon Sentinel though. Maybe I just take that and we'll draw a weapon or 2, I guess. I'm diseased. I can't lick your feet today. Ew. You said you had COVID like 3 days ago, and then you said you recovered from COVID, but you got sick again. I'd argue you may not have recovered from your initial sickness. Probably what happened is you felt a little better, so you pushed it, and then you got sick again. I did have the COVID, then I felt much better. I haven't had COVID, but I've had a cold, and my guess, that would be my guess. My guess. You never said why he's a flavor fail. Every time he gets smaller and smaller, his voice line doesn't change. He needs to go like, and then he said, but when he becomes a 1/1, he needs to go like, he needs to become wimpier. Rip the brawl? I think we have to wait till after the Divine Shields go off. Otherwise, he just redevelops the board. The board. Builds a board of Divine Shield maidens, and then you lose next turn. Here, you might have to take 7, maybe. Or maybe you don't. Maybe he just rolls in here. That's just silly. How is that silly? That is for sure a flavor fail. That's a flavor fail. It's on the list coming out on Redbeard's YouTube channel. The top 10 biggest flavor fails of Hearthstone. Rattlegore. No spoilers, he might be number 1. Rattlegore. The fact that Jade Golems don't have different art beyond like 6/6 Jade Golem up to 30/30 Jade Golem is a humongous flavor fail. I just need the 1/3 to live. Here, you know what?
Grab your shield. It's a riot.
Get 50-50 odds, right? The Mighty Warrior.
the streets are not safe.
What's it take to be number 1? Really egregious flavor fails. I have to think about some of them. I need more Redbeard original content. 1/3 of my life is spent with you guys. Twitch chat in general. Didn't want to draw anything that costs maybe more than 4. That maybe wasn't a 9th weapon. You should have longer after they spam more stuff out of the bridge. You can't, you'll die. We played it on the perfect turn. We got the perfect result, but it didn't matter. I mean, we were behind from... We went second and we were behind turns 1 through 6. We made good plays to not die on turn 7 or 8, and then we were dead on 9. That's how a lot of games play. But no, we played it perfectly. And we got lucky. We played it perfectly and got lucky. All we did was buy a turn or whatever. We bought another 10 minutes of streaming time or whatnot. Is really what we were doing there. 10 minutes total. That game plus maybe one more. But no, you can't. You'll die. Okay.
Garrosh versus Rexar!
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Two, 3, 4. Just gonna ditch that and try to find another real 2 in case this scamp gets us a Stormwind freebooter first. Then our curve is completely shot, right? I'm gonna risk it because it's a 50-50 to hit the 2 I need. And then I get another roll. But if I can actually curve out ahead of a hunter, then maybe we've got a shot.
Something need doing.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Well,
Well, sometimes you get unlucky. And then you get lucky. Avenge is okay. At some point he's gonna cast a spell and I'll get... It's basically a 2 mana 3/4. Avenge is kind of tough because I'm not sure if I'll have 2 mana, 2 minions on board for a while.
Work.
Does that die?
They need
Maybe.
our care. Now
Maybe
more
not.
than ever.
Sorry, I'm back. Did you listen to a new Gorillaz album? Wasn't impressed. Song with Tame Impala is okay, I guess. I did not.
Ready to fight
I like the Gorillaz, but I'm not a huge Gorillaz fan. I don't go too out of my way. There's probably 5 or 10 singles that I know and I dig, but I don't really like treat them with the deep cuts, right? Like I don't know, like a ton of, stuff that's not on the radio.
Caught this one eating party snacks.
I feel like I had such a strong start, but simultaneously I feel like this guy is shitting upon me fiercely.
It's a riot!
Hey Sammy, have a great night. Some fierce shitting is taking place. The fierce shits are amongst my least favorites.
It is this way.
So, this does nothing. This does nothing. This kills that, and maybe trades here. Also, hey, just gesticulate. How are you, man? Sorry, I got a card. Got somebody's business card.
What a delightful party.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I can whack that. I can also trade here. Also use that. Honestly, this is probably just the best use of my mana. But it's been a little... We've had a lot of these redundant effects. But I guess 6 health against 5 damage. I'm traveling around some, so I can't play as much Mech Arena. Are you still playing? I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was really cool.
Show these mortals your true form.
For sure on the short list of favorite sponsored contents
Ready to
we've
fight
done.
for a better future?
I could have done that first. If I buffed there, then I could have traded there, I suppose. But yeah, that actually matters. 10, yeah, I could have traded there. Goes here, but I guess he can't chop here. I need 3. I get to play with Taz occasionally. I haven't heard so much about Taz playing Mech Arena recently. But I don't know everything that lady does. I'm on strike until Red plays with us again. Those type of games, that one, too, in particular, really feels like you need to be playing it every day, you know what I mean?
I have things you never knew you wanted.
It's like I get completely lost, like, and it feels like you're... I can't outrace the dragons. I have to just push face and hope this is enough. I feel like you're, like, every day you don't play, you feel like you're missing so much. Like, when you play, you're clicking so much. I was like, oh, how many coins did I miss? You know? Doesn't feel fair. I asked Taz to marry me, but she wasn't fully into that idea. But was she partially in, or? It's a 1-mana 0/2 that just discovered a Colossal. It's not fair. It's him chopping me, oh, not fair. 14, so I'm gonna go here.
Got in. I can get out.
Here, here. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I can't chop this card. There's no way. I can't do it. At least this way I can get the 5/4 this turn. He might play a spell. I might draw a... I don't know. Fuck. I really don't know. Weapons expert and kill him? I don't know. Maybe he has 4 dead cards. He played a 2-mana 6/6. I guess I played a 2-mana 5/4. Had to work a lot harder to get this thing going, huh? Gives us a stealth minion. I draw a Cruel Taskmaster, maybe? Oh, what the hell? Alright, something big. Remornia, right now. Remornia. Kill his guy, chop his face. Stoneborn General, I will accept. Actually have at least 2 or 3 outs. That's a good draw too. Actually a really phenomenal draw. I'll settle for that. It's not game winning, but it may be game winning for next turn. They're all fairy dragons. Well, we played a 1-mana 0/2 already. Maybe I'll play a couple more. I see Poet as the actual funny and decent version of Wickedy. Yeah. Poet's pretty funny, dude, sometimes.
A good explorer comes prepared.
Lifesteal don't matter as long as, you know, I don't get completely and utterly screwed here. Healing 3 is not that bad. 2-mana Deathwing. Honestly, not that bad. It keeps him alive, sure. But what if I get an Asharan Sentinel? Putting him to 7 doesn't really matter. That could have gone better for us. But it's next turn where I can really get screwed, right? Like now we can swing and buff our guy if we want. That's just pure upside. It's pure upside, Daddy-o. Remornia's lethal. That's a huge mistake. It's not never, but was not punished, but there's no reason to injure my guy because you end up taking more damage. If I get a rush, you actually die if I draw a rush that way. We have 1, 2. But I guess Remornia was lethal either way. The difference between a warrior deck with Anima Extractor and one without is like you never win these games early, right? You never win the game by turn 4 or 5 or 6. You're always going to draw a bunch of cards, which means that every deck that has Prester or Drakefire Amulet or, you know, sort of interesting. Not that it changes much, but like you can kind of learn a little about the meta, thinking about it in that aspect. But the reality is you just never pass Anima anyway. It's that good. Anima should like be like, if you draw this after turn 10, like take 10 damage or something. Then it would kind of make sense, I think. So it's like you either win the game early because it's such a broken early game card, or it like costs you the game late. That would be a better design. Something like that, like really punish you for not having it early. Dua Lipa? What do you want? What do you want about? What are you going on about Dua Lipa for? One day this song will not be on YouTube and I'll be sad. But I like this. I think this is the best one. I don't want it without the coin. I keep Loot Hoarder, but it's so weak. I'd rather have Harbor Scamps. Like, they single-handedly smooth out the curve. You either go 2-2.
Job done.
You either go 2-3-4, or you go 2-2-3. Like, you're never gonna get completely overrun.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Job done. Greetings.
Two is company.
I have things you never knew.
That's a
you
banger.
wanted. 2 for 1 special.
We're ripping it next turn. You bet your sweet ass about that, poet.
Dark deed to defy death.
This version's a banger.
What you want me killed?
I'm hoping to get them both, honestly. Let's take the 4. I don't want to take damage. As much health as I can bank going into a long fires game, the better. This is 10-0. Folks, help me out. High roll as early as next turn. Get a Colossal for 5 mana, maybe. Hey, Uti, thanks for the Prime. Absolutely love this. If you don't want to see, not a bad card. The issue being I can't actually clear any of those. But every time this card comes out, it's frozen, right? So maybe, hey, best hit. Wow, such a humongous 1 in 3. I love it. That felt so much more fair than if something like that were to happen to me. Normally the card's frozen. Can you imagine this card can actually attack the next turn normally? Remember, this was a draftable card. It was the best card in the meta when it came out. It was like also in like 28% of decks. We talk about what a shit meta, you know, X of meta is, but it might have been the worst. It's hard sometimes to keep track of which ones are the worst. All right, I'm gonna try to cherry pick a couple of nice tunes that we might enjoy a little more that we haven't heard in a little while, maybe.
A penalty for treason.
Oh, you know what? Can we listen to something that only Redbeard will enjoy instead of actually things that Twitch chat will enjoy? We're just gonna play 1. We're just gonna play 2, okay? Just 2. It's my only request.
I
Crank it up a little bit, okay?
you are up to.
God, it's like once you have the coin, like holding that makes so much more sense. You play it on 1, you play a 2, you play a 3. Comes out so far. I play it on 2. If I draw a 1, I guess I get him out a turn earlier. I turned it up a little, sorry. ELO, this is better than ELO.
I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana.
If I got in, I can get out.
How about some Brother Man Bill? I like Brother Man Bill. I legitimately enjoy Brother Man Bill, unironically. I'm not sure why. God, I love this song. But we're only gonna play 2, okay? What is this, banger night? This is a night to be banged.
What you want me killed? You the boss.
I like rock and roll McDonald's more than I legally should. Burger King's hamburgers are crap. What does he say? Burger King's hamburgers Terrible. Wish I would have a playlist. It's in some playlists. There's 19 playlists I run. It's probably a contributing factor why it's not on your perception of what the playlist should be. Why is it on the playlist? Well, the playlist we use most of the time is Redbeard's Synthwave playlist because I feel like it's the least inflammatory, where we can listen to something, and some of them I really enjoy, and most of them are good background music. But not everybody likes 1980s Japanese funk as much as Redbeard, you know. Poet certainly not. He's so pretentious. Poet, you know that though. We all know it to be true. Full clear? I'll full clear later, I think. I'll pick up a fires right now.
Things you never knew you wanted.
God, that card's so good. Those could be really good too.
Back to work.
The Big Mac has 24 grams of fat. Wheaties, it's a breakfast of champions. He said something like, Burger King's hamburgers are crap. Something in there. God damn, this song is good.
In a box?
Wait, did I just draw my last pirate?
Stuff.
Well, not my last pirate, but almost. It's 7 mana. Kenai Spotter with no weapon. Selfless pulling a weapon. So...
You.
Are you so sorry? Shut up. Okay, I am useful. What's up, Quantum? I recall that Poet only likes Japanese funk from the odd numbered decades. So the 80s are out. He's so pretentious with his oddness. I like the evens, and I like the odds. One time his turd just skipped his whole goddamn turn. So he's not gonna be able to get both out this turn, which is a pretty big deal. Play that, which I'm not really sure what it does. I'm gonna play this. And I could take another smithing. They get redundant though. I'm gonna take Fires of Zinashari. Oh man, I thought I just cast a special beam cannon or something. Alright, we want only 2, okay? Only 2. That's all I can do, alright? Just 2.
Guess what dropped?
You feeling good today? No, I feel horrible. I feel nauseous. The hell? Wait, what? Oh, they're tricking us and they're pretending to play that one, even though they're coming out to...
Might or magic, I'll withstand it all. Do your worst.
Hands up my dice.
Behind bars.
Spammy could be good with our weapon. Oh god, wait, was that lethal? It has to be. It's 10 trillion damage. We'll do it next turn, it's fine. I was thinking about doing it too, myself, before chat mentioned that. So I was setting up the songs. You guys
I spy
did great.
with my
I'm proud of you.
little
Each and every one of you.
Spotted.
The streets are not safe.
I would have called it out, but I was too busy shaking my hips. I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. Wow.
Astonishing.
Make this look easy. I cannot believe it.
You better start believing it, brother. I definitely didn't have lethal last turn.
You are a useful soul.
Must have been a way to do that. Miss Lethal? I doubt it, Raven. Freebooter? Yeah, freebooter's, you know, possible. I don't think so. Wait, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose and I deserve to lose. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm done. I'm done playing Hearthstone forever here. At least this game. Forgot about Collateral. It's trying to miss lethal in an obvious and very clear way for everyone. Multiple turns, just to like teach Chad a lesson about entertainment, futility, eroticism. But I didn't account for that. Remember we used to listen to Jackie Chan songs? No, one Jackie Chan song. It was called Friend of Mine. My friend in mine. Stream is one long lesson in futility. Friend of mine. It's a really good song. Okay, that's not true. It's a really horrible song, but it's Jackie Chan. Come on.
You asked for it.
Victory!
Honey, I love you. It was like Red was on a journey to Mars, but he stopped for a pee break. He just pee right out the space shuttle. Just blasted out into the stratosphere. I need a 2. Woo wee, thank you for the follow, man. Is Jackie Chan making any movies? I don't know, actually. He's like 100 years old, so probably isn't karate chopping criminals in the throat anymore.
If I got in, I can get out.
If I didn't have a 3, I would play it, looking for the freebooter.
This can't be good.
Oh.
I have things you.
It's kind of tough because, what the fuck? That's a good card. Where's my Fires of Zinashai? Your soul is mine. Oh shit. Some geriatric kick flips. What are you describing? Dreads trying to play with a tech deck? Gesticulate. Did you see have you seen this clip yet? Check this out. You're gonna love this never. You're gonna love this never before seen clip. What? Take some time, ruminate. Tell me what you think of that. Is he busy playing Battlegrounds? Jackie Chan? Oh no, Jackie's been not even been playing Battlegrounds. I get that joke though. I understand it now. He's I don't know what he was playing Slay the other day. Alright, sorry, we can only get 2 Yatsuro Yamashita tracks. Came out, he played a little short concert for you guys. That's basically it. That was it. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. What the heck? They're coming back out. They're playing a 3rd banger. A triple encore. My god. How many oysters did they take? Poor man lost his brain long ago.
What you want me in the box? You don't pirate stuff.
His voice in that clip is like the guy in You Don't Respect the Silence. It serves as the foundation of creativity. I don't know what that means. Play it loud again, it's the best. Let me check it out. It sounds cool. Yeah, I knew you clipped it. I was just kidding. Wasn't that funny though? This has very quickly become the most popular thing I've ever clipped. The man has a way with, I'm not sure what, but he's got a way about him. Well.
Astonishing!
Not for my fault.
It's not a valid
Sometimes the game's bugged and it lets you do it. Accuser of the Brethren. He lets Red act like a hooligan. I don't. What are you talking about? Man, this is my favorite Tatsuro Yamashita song. Dude, I was the mage eliminator tonight. My warrior decks just meticulously and mercilessly dunked on mages all night. It was great. It was like Dr. Redbeard and Snap destroying Galactus and Shuri decks. I like St. Pepsi's song that takes the beats from this guy. Yeah, that was, they ran that other one, the last one we played. It's a good song too, but mostly because the Tatsuro Yamashita version is good. But St. Pepsi's got some really nice tracks too. I'll give you that. Should I buy Galactus? No, because I'm gonna counter it. We do the exact same thing we did last time and try to find it too. That's the key to Redbeard's stomping on the mages. No, Galactus is done. Once people see that Redbeard's countered Galactus and Shuri specifically, it's beautiful. I like when Warrior decks dunk in Arena. It's my favorite class. Me too. Well, that's not true. Rogue's my favorite class. But I'd say Warrior is actually closer to my top than my bottom in terms of favorite classes for Hearthstone Arena.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Crap, crap, and crap.
Back to yourself.
I really fires, and I think we can actually maybe not easily win this game, but I think you're kind of in business with fires here.
Those were price. What you want me kill? You the boss.
Could you imagine you play fires here and then you pick up like Gaia next turn? Poo hand. I'll take the buff on something.
You the boss.
That's good. Buff here would have been huge, huge potentially. It's like some games we just get caught with way too many weapons, but there's no way for me to get to that. Oh, what a disaster.
Ready to fight for a better future? Hope prevails.
I mean, it's 4 mana to kill his 5-drop, but it soaked up the buff. I guess that means what it effectively did was it allowed me to keep the Flame Burger. Chinese player? Well, we're on Asia today, so you'd expect a few more players of different nationality. This is kind of counterproductive too, because I can deal 2 and I can deal 6. Means I deal nothing here. If I had 9 mana, it'd be great. Don't have 9 mana. That doesn't seem fair, I guess. But letting that live feels not great. Alright, I don't anticipate having armor for a few turns, so let's just drop the taunt. Anyway, that was all the Tatsuro Yamashita we're gonna listen to, okay? That's it for now. It needs to be a 5/9. This guy is adequately statted. I just faced a DK with 6 legends. Astalor Neptulon. 7/7 that does 3 every turn. The 9 mana spell that fills the hand. Did you beat him? Okay. Feels like a solid game at 4-2. Yeah, right. Certainly you weren't 11-0. Because both of you are going to lose to mage decks. I am back in your... Are you winning? I mean, I'm winning tonight. Our worst run today, I think, went 5, and we had a couple of, 10 win runs, 8+ runs, so... Take what you can get sometimes. It's not too late for Fires of Zinashari. Go up to 5. It's not too late. These cards are horrible. I'm happy to reroll. I thought we did it. I really thought we had just hit. I saw the 2. That's all I saw. What taunt could you get? You can get a Silver Fury Stalwart. Honestly, Igneous Lava Gorger could be good with all this late game still in the deck. We cast Fires twice this game, though. Or we cast it once and got it twice, so I'm pretty happy. 8-win run with a couple of Fires of Zinashari. It's more than most of my warriors have done this meta. Greatest turn I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My own is what I mean.
Hands off my dice! I make this look easy!
Look at him popping off with mech synergy. You love to see it. Honestly, I would much rather lose to mech synergy than a frozen, the 30th frozen touch of the night. I'd rather win against things, but actually a pretty sick combo if I wasn't dead or whatever. But kind of cool.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
Can't cast any of them.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Good luck with your hands, chum. So we thought we had a chance? Yeah, I go into most of these games thinking we don't have a chance. So by the time the turn 10 Neptulon on curve comes down after being behind the whole game, I don't really feel like, Funny enough, I don't know what's in his hand, but Rune is probably our best chance to win. He needs to get tower, and the tower needs to cast something bad. Honestly, there you go. Upgrade our board. Wait, I'm at 4? Yeah, it's fine. It was better for us than it was for him. I'm almost certain of that. This doesn't get us out of fireball range, so we have to do this. I don't think we have to. I think we want to. We want to not hit that. We want to play the biggest one. And we are actually presenting lethal from a turn where we were dead on board last turn, so I'm cool with that.
Inside voices, please.
That 1 on board. 3, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, he might be dead. He could be dead. That's all I'm saying. He could be dead. Just needs to cast Ice Blood Tower once. And if my results are any indicator, cast Ice Blood Tower, twice per rune. It's a more interesting end of it to the game. And as I always say, at 8 wins, who cares? Sure. Let it happen at 8 wins all the time. It's another fun run, so what can you do? Went out with style? You need to give him that. No, he won. If he had lost, sure. No, he didn't go out. He cheesed us by spending 40 mana for the price of 15 mana, but